I have picked up some of the Gripping Beast plastic box sets for the Arabs to start my Moorish or Saracen warband for Saga. I haven't decided which option I'm going for yet. I didn't really see that many unboxings or reviews of the models themselves, so I thought I would make one and put it out there. Let's start off with the Arab Spearmen and Archers. So it has 40 figures inside the box, and let's just open this one up. So there are 8 identical sprues in this box. So we have 5 models per sprue here, and we have 5 shields, and we also have the options for two bows. We do have enough for giving everyone a spear, and then there's option for swords and also some kind of trumpet there. I'll just turn this around. So you have 5 bodies, and then we have 8. Yes, we have 8 different head options, either with the head scarves or with the helmets. There are 2 teardrop shields and 3 just round shields. So I don't actually mind having these simple poses and having multiples of the same once you're kind of mix and match different arms and heads. They tend to look fine. You can't really beat the price. I think it was around 22 euros for 40 models. So just to get a warband up and running, it's a really nice little kit. There's some really interesting heads. I like the ones with their faces covered. Those look really interesting, and I might see if they match with the other kits as well. Moving on to the Arab Heavy Cavalry from Gripping Beast. Moving on to the Arab Heavy Cavalry from Gripping Beast. This one has 12 figures. Let's open this one up. So there's 4 sprues in there. All the sprues are identical, and they all have 3 horsemen or 3 horse models on it. There's a number of torso options, so we have 6 different torso options with quite a few heads there. So yeah, there's 8 different head options there, and just based on this, it does actually look like they're compatible with just the infantry, so that gives you some extra options. For weapons, we have 2 with swords. There's this mace that probably can switch out either for one of these sword arms or the trumpet arm, just to give you a few more options. Then we have 4 different spear types or javelins, and we also have 4 different bows, and then the I guess the arrow arm as well. There's just a standard of 3 different kind of leg sections, and then just switching this around and showing you the horses. So they're in 2 parts. That's pretty standard. I think they're numbered, so it doesn't look like you can mix and match the different horse halves, but that's okay. It looks like a nice little kit. Just looking at the torsos again, they don't look particularly heavily armored. The legs look completely unarmored, so it's I'm not very familiar with the era, so I'm not sure how accurate this is, but we'll also get to compare it to the light cavalry next. As with the heavy cavalry, the light cavalry also have 12 figures in there. It again has 4 identical sprues. What we have here are, it looks like the horses are identical. The legs also look identical to the heavy cavalry that I was showing earlier. The torsos up here do look slightly different. Maybe see if we can get that. Yeah, so it actually looks quite similar. These are quite nice. I don't think that was on the other sprue, so you can add some maybe smaller javelin options there, along with how many we have? 3 spears, 2 swords, which actually looks very much like the heavy cavalry. It does look like they share quite a few components. Maybe they're ordered slightly differently. The shields are definitely the same. The trumpet looks pretty similar. Yeah, they don't look like they've actually changed that much on this sprue. So one noticeable difference is the torsos up here. They're unarmored. The heads are also different. Again, you have 8 heads and 6 torsos. So yeah, it actually just looks like maybe about a third of the sprue is different between the light and the heavy cavalry options. The heads do all look completely different at first glance. See if I can get a reasonable shot. Yeah, it looks like they've made new heads, so that's good. So you can probably mix and match these quite easily. These ones don't seem to have helmets for the most part, except for this one on the left. So yeah, it's not actually that big a difference between the two. I guess once you start painting them up, you'll have some more metallics on the other ones, but to differentiate them. Alright, so just a little view of the horses. Those look exactly the same as the heavy cavalry. Okay, so it's not bad overall. Quite happy for the price. Each box was around €22.50. So for an entire Saga warband with the models to spare, just under €70. Alright, hope that helps. I will be painting these up in the next few weeks, so I'll undoubtedly be posting some progress. Talk to you soon.